so what we're gonna do is I just wanted to step away from this other reading that I'm currently in the middle of about you and your person and what cycle you're in. It's a long reading, so I just kind of wanted to do something fun. I think I'm going to start doing this where I do a longer reading and then a shorter one and then so on and so forth. It gives me a second to kind of step out of this other space for a minute and breathe. So I wanted to kind of do this one on your next get-together, being Thanksgiving's coming up. What is that going to be like with your family? What is the dynamics that you're gonna have to kind of deal with there? I'm kind of looking to this more as a funner sense and not such a deep reading, so keep that in mind. That's what we're kind of focusing towards. So I'm gonna choose some stickers for the piles. So pile one spirit. Oh, okay, so we have the dolphin here for pile one, and then pile two. What is pile two? Okay. So pile two, you have the tiger. it's a little aggressive kind of tiger there. Okay, so pile three, what is pile three's next family get together? What's that gonna be like for pile three? Oh, so we have London here, so that might be significant, but welcome to London's on this bus. This is the double-decker bus. Okay, so that's it. So that's what we got. So pile one, pile two, pile three. What is this next get together with your family going to be like? And so yeah, that's it. 3 piles to choose from. Pile one, dolphin, pile two, tiger, pile three, decker bus, okay? Timestamps will be down below and I'll see you at your pile. Hey pile one, so if you chose the dolphin, then this is going to be a reading. So I kind of like this pile. Obviously, you have the dolphin here, which is representing friendship. So this could be like a friendly get-together. This could be like people that are friends, but more like family. Or there's just might be a lot of that kind of in this group setting. So take that in mind in the reading. This could be not just your family, you know, this could be just people that you see as family get together here. But this dolphin is a very friendly, very playful kind of energy. So I'm not getting anything, you know, it seems like that this is going to be kind of a good reading. So let's see what else we can pull. So I'm going to use this is a tarot deck, but it is the Visions of Life. Y'all see me use it a lot if you watch my channel very often, and it's, they're just kind of funny. The cards are funny, cartoon characters. And that's it. And you don't really know what card's from what unless you really study the book, which I don't have. I've lost it. Probably could get me another one, but haven't done that. Probably should. Anyways, I kind of like reading these intuitively. So let's get some of these. What is pile one? What can they expect when this next get-together happens? What can they expect? What's the dynamics there? What do they need to know? What can they expect? So we have, oh, right off the bat, guys, there's someone here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much from this card. There's someone here around you that is going to try to lecture you here about something that you need to be more disciplined or more disciplined about, or something to this nature. Someone in your family, I feel like it's someone in your family, but it could be someone that's just around you that feels like they're kind of higher above you in some kind of way, or you're not doing what you need to be doing and they feel like they need to lecture you here. This is someone that you feel, you know, he's caught with his pants down here. So this is someone that has no purpose or no place to being able to be in a position to where they're lecturing you about anything, but they're still doing that. And this is the way that you're kind of seeing this person here, okay? But this could also, for some of you, just be like someone that you feel like is kind of a loudmouth, or kind of somebody that you just try to avoid, you know? We have uncertainty that's here. So for some of you, you may feel like you're a little bit kind of unaware going into this of how, I am sensing family here, guys, but how others are kind of seeing you or perceiving you when you walk into this kind of get together here, and you maybe have been fighting with yourself whether you should kind of come out of some kind of isolation and have this get together with these other people or not. You know, fighting with if this is the right thing or wrong thing to do, with that devil and angel fighting each other there. Neither's winning. So you may go into this with not really wanting to even be in this place or situation. Here you again have this this angel and devil are back at it, you know. I'd say in this position here, you have the devil that's winning. Like the rug pulled out from underneath you. You may feel this way, you know. You may be going into this thinking this is going to be, I need to socialize. I need to be, you know, just stay in this playful energy and be fun and with everybody and just hang out and do this. But then you walk into this, right off the bat, you're in this position with this guy here. And then you're fighting with yourselves. Oh, I shouldn't have came. I shouldn't have came to this. I shouldn't have been. I don't want to be here. This is kind of that energy that I'm feeling here. And then here you have this energy here. For some of you, this might already happened. You have this energy here of, you feel like the rug's has kind of been pulled out from underneath you, or you don't feel very welcomed in this setting here. And you feel like others may be trying to kind of, you may feel like at this time that somebody may be trying to kind of take from you in some kind of way while you're there. I don't know how that is. That's not going to resonate for everybody. Or it may just be like there's just people around that are kind of more showboating, you know, and you could feel like very uncomfortable around the settings. I do feel like a very quiet energy from you. Like you're not really wanting to kind of put too much of yourself out there. Yeah, look at this. You're looking at your phone going, oh my gosh, it's only this time. I still have to be here. I've only been here for 30 minutes. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling. Oh my gosh, it's funny. So different from what I got from your sticker in a way of, you have the best of intentions kind of going into this, but then it's just this one of those things you just can't get out of fast enough, you know. I think you kind of were prepared for this anyways, kind of walking into this. Can I have one more? I don't know why, I just want, yeah, look at that, isolation and poverty. You may feel like these people, like just guys, I don't mean to sound like, you know, like not compassionate or whatever, but I just feel like this energy of you being in this position to where you're looking at everybody and just like, everybody wants to kind of talk about their problems to some extent, or talk about what you should be doing with yours, you know, and you may be someone that's more isolated, where you kind of just want to be more in a place where you don't like walking into these situations because you don't like going through this mental battle here. And there could be people in this scenario that you feel like have pretty much, are in a position to where they have everything that they really need, but they still kind of complain about it in some kind of sense. And that's something that, or maybe they're in a position, the position that they're in is like they're comfortable in that position. They may not have everything that they want, but they're at least comfortable where they are, and they're complaining about it in some kind of way. And this may be one person in particular, but yeah, there's a sense of you kind of questioning other people that are around you in this scenario. I just feel this energy of you just not wanting to really be here. Like, I don't even want to be here in the first place. They talked me into coming, and here I am, and oh my gosh, how long have I been here? I feel like I've been here forever. You know, even Death, look at his eyebrows down here. Even he feels bad for this guy. You know, I think that you may have high expectations going into this. I think that you feel like this is going to be something that you need to do. You've been in isolation. You've been kind of in this place. This will be your one kind of public outing where you can kind of face everybody and then they'll maybe get off your back for a little while, you know, that kind of energy is what I'm feeling. This is like family you haven't seen or got together with in a long time, and you just know like there's always that beginning where you have to kind of talk about what you're doing and where you are, and maybe you just don't want to have to hear everybody's response from that. So tell me about, okay, well that flipped right out. These are funny. These are drive. These are inspirational quotes. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. Oh my gosh, guys, I like this. So this probably is not funny to you. I hope that it's coming across and you can just have a little humor here, because that's hilarious. I don't know why I'm putting it there. We're not getting tarot out, so let's get some more. Yeah, this is it. You're definitely like going to be around a bunch of people where maybe they deceived you in the past of how they were, who they were, and now that the mask is kind of fallen off, you see all these people like for who they really are, in a different way, and maybe you've just grown up, you know, and you don't see them in the same sense, and you know, they try to put on like a front or whatever, that they're kind of doing well, or that they're happy, or whatever it is, and I don't know, there's just this energy of you just wanting to get away from this. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. That's interesting. There's a message behind that. There's something that you're needing to see about these other people and how you may be a lot different from them. But it may help you to understand who you are in the same way. There's a dysfunction that's here, but it's like you have this inner knowing or understanding that because you can see these people for who they really are, there's a closeness that's there, a comfortability that's there. It's a family thing. It's a family thing, because it's like, oh, that's just who they are, you know, and man, I hate being around it or whatever, but you know, God love them. They're just dysfunctional, you know. They're just crazy, or you know, they just are who they are, and you just love them for who they are, but you just don't have to be around them for very long. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just, they all fit, you know, everybody, like, family fits. It's just like everybody just fits. Half the failures in life arise from pulling one's horse as he is leaping. So I want to go back to this person here, and maybe there's somebody here that may be on your case about some things, and you may be kind of uncertain to kind of going into this in the first place, because you may have failed at something recently, or they may see you in that way, in that light. And that's what's coming up here, of you having a hard time kind of going towards these people because of looking like a failure, maybe. And I don't know if that has to do with your finances, career, friendships, life. Oh, there's some more. Or if this has to do with a relationship even. There's some kind of sense about you seeing you as a failure and wanting to kind of direct you, and not even wanting to be anywhere near that person directing you in any kind of way, because they don't even have their own stuff together, you know. They have their pants down here and they don't even know it. So let's see what we have here. Instead of thinking outside the box, get rid of the box. Yeah. Yep. Instead of thinking outside the box, get rid of the box. Yeah, just get rid of it altogether. You kind of have to just walk into this and throw every kind of expectation that you have just in the trash. It's just not going to go anything. You can't plan for this kind of. You have no idea what can kind of transpire with everyone kind of getting around, all these different personalities mixing in this way. So don't go into this with any kind of expectations. Just get rid of it altogether. There's no mental way to process what's going to kind of transpire here, okay? So when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. That's interesting, yeah. So when you feel sad here in this event get together, start to look at what the positive parts are getting around with these people and family and supporting each other and having this idea that you're, you know, at least kind of showing yourself or putting yourself out there, and so they can see you and communicate with you and whatever that is for this opportunity. And you don't always, this isn't something that's going to always take place all the time. This is something that's just going to be one of those events, you know, is an idea around that too, is the positive parts you can pick up on this. Plus, when it's dark, look for the stars. It's almost like you know, or you have this knowing that whenever you are in a very dark place, like these are the people that may not, it's this family, I just keep feeling, but it could be like friends, you know, our friends can be our family. It's this idea of when you are in a dark place, you know that everyone here, even though you see this, oh, here we go again, kind of energy with them, there's still the angel side to them as well. And you have this idea around how you can see past the mask that they're trying to place and see their shadow and their light here. But focusing more on this light energy and knowing that if you were ever in a dark place there, that these are the same people that would help you come out of it, you know, that they would be around for that and there for that. There's an idea around that, and how you can kind of sit in that place will help you to be able to kind of survive through this better. How funny. Don't tell me sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon. Boy, absolutely, right? Yeah, I think that these people may have like or you may just feel this way, but I do feel like for most of you, these people are going to try to have like an input on what you're doing and where you're going and all this, and maybe whatever dream that you have or whatever idea of thought that you had or whatever, they'll be like, well, you know, maybe you just were over going for it. You know, have you ever heard somebody tell you that? Some dreams just don't come true. You know, like, that's horrible advice, but anyway, that may be something that kind of comes up here. Don't let them kind of ruin that for you, okay? That's another thing coming out of this, whoever this is especially. But don't let them kind of ruin this dream that you have here. Don't let them tell you that the sky's the limit, you know? Okay, so I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit. I also want to get, what? Something else. What is it? What? Oh, these. I forgot about them. Kept looking and looking like I know they're trying to get my eyes on something here, but I don't know what it is. These are empowering questions. These are questions to ask yourself, okay? In this situation here. What does pile 1 need to ask themselves here? So we have 2 cards. What advice on life would I give to myself if I was a mother and wished nothing but the happiness for her child? Boy, that's just one to sit on and think about, huh? Yeah. That might be something to come back at these people with whenever they start kind of pushing you in some kind of direction, right? I'm going to read that one more time. What advice on life would I give myself if I was a mother and I wished nothing but happiness for her child? So there you go. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? Yeah, these people, you know, some people can't see other people's goals or dreams being played out because they themselves couldn't see anything like that in their lives being played out. Don't let other people's ideas of how they see their future affect yours, because yours is different from theirs, and they may have shame or fear that kind of keeps them from being able to kind of evolve through that into taking on what it is that they want to be fulfilled in their life, their dreams or their purpose that they have. So if you didn't feel the shame, if they didn't, and this is something else that you need to kind of say, I would, you know, well, I don't feel shame and I don't feel fear of not being able to achieve my goals and what I want. You know, and that's something to bring up or ask someone else as well. Don't be shameful about where you are. It keeps coming up. Don't be shameful about wherever you are in your life. There's someone around you that's a lot closer to you than these other people as well. And and you and this person, it's almost like having each other's back in this situation that I'm feeling here, okay? It's like a close person to you in the family or something that you may be going together with or something like that. But it's like where the two of you kind of are, you know each other on a daily basis or outside of this, and you kind of have each other's back here in some kind of way. Funny way to say that, but how would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? So again, like, what is my worst fear? How does it limit my possibilities in life? Yeah, I don't have any expectations walking into this, guys. So this, how would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? And I said that earlier. It's going to be hard to kind of get past that. You know, what other people are saying may not be exactly what you're wanting to hear, but knowing what they have to say is important to you as far as what you've already kind of figured out in your own mental space. You don't have to prove to these people. You don't have to prove to anybody. You're not a rivalry. There's no rivalry here with anyone, or need to feel like, you know, you aren't in a position where you want to be at this time or whatever this is. You don't owe anybody anything, you know? If these people, I mean, there's a sense if there's a care that's here, it's coming from their own lack of healing. It's coming from their own lack of being able to evolve and see things. It's not coming from what you're doing or saying or the way you are, or who you are, or where you are. And, you know, it's none of that. So kind of try to keep yourself away from that, okay? I know it's kind of, it can be hard. Because when we get into scenarios like this, it can be extremely triggering to be around people that we haven't seen in a while, right? And their family. You feel vulnerable because they've known you forever, you know. We have Celebrate Life here. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which that you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of the experiences required for your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoling things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that can spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would look like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. This is about, I think, forgiving everyone around you in this scenario for not being able to accept you, for not being able to accept who you are. They do kind of accept who you are. They just want, I feel like, more for you to some extent, and they can't see what it is you see. And I think that's just really hard for these people. That's all. Does that make sense? So there's a level of you know, sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that they are wearing that falls off. So seeing a different side to these people and forgiving that side as their shadow side, you know, because, you know, you have it too. We all have it. Okay. You are magic. Dearest you, when it's like saying to someone, I have to say this, it's like saying to someone, I know that you care, and I know that you're, you know, yeah, it's this card right here. I know that you wish nothing but happiness for me, you know, but with where I'm at, I feel happy with where I'm at. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy you just need to be expressive with. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfectionism and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawlessness. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex and simple. It doesn't matter for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable, loving you like crazy. Guys, this is perfect for your reading here because it's wrapping the reading up with this idea around knowing that there's flaws in these other people, knowing there's flaws in this whole kind of coming together in union here. But there's also flaws in our existence and how that kind of fits and how we're, you know, we as humans are so complex and everybody's so complex and, but simple at the same time, you know, and discovering kind of life in this way or having this idea where you don't have any kind of expectation here, an idea how things should go out, should work, or had an idea how others should speak to you or talk to you about what it is that you're doing, or, you know, they're not going to look at things in the same way that you're going to look at things, obviously, but then being okay with that. You know, kind of dropping that need for having an expectation of how everyone's seeing things and kind of just letting them be who they are. You just have to let people be who they are. Sometimes you just have to say, okay, all right, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Yeah. That doesn't mean you have to go and listen to it. Yeah, simple. Think of it in a more simple way, okay? I am good enough. Yeah, we're going to keep that in mind for sure, because this is going to really trigger your insecurities, I feel like, guys, to be honest. Accept what is, yeah. Accept the people for who they are. I am love. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect, guys. This is about you kind of coming back to love and appreciation and having this quiet, gentle, quieted heart, you know, just accepting people for who they are. And they're not, you could spend so much of your energy sitting there debating this, thinking about it, allowing these people to kind of get to you in a certain way. And, you know, just, you are loved. Just be love. Be simple. Know that you're good enough. Accept the way these people are and just have that, you know, quiet space in your heart, knowing who you are, no matter what anybody else is kind of putting out there. Okay. It's like when they walk away, they're like, you know, I think I really got to them. Sure. Sure you did. Okay, so we have 3 here and 6 here. If that made sense to y'all, I hope that made sense, what I just said. Somebody will understand it. We have 3 here and 6 here. So 3 is that growth. So you have grown here. You know, you are good enough. You are growing here. And nurturing yourself is something that's heavy that's showing up here as well. But the number 6 is healing. It's coming together. It's a giving and take. These people can only, you know, not to say you're higher above these people in any kind of way. I feel I'm more, you know, of a, I see more on a nobody's better than anybody kind of level for me. But this is about you knowing that you're evolved in a particular area in a way, in an understanding of things that you don't see them in the same sense. And you can feel that and you can pick up on that. And being able, because you know you, right? You know you. You don't need to try to understand you. You know you. And them not just seeing that perspective. That's all. So having that equalness there is something that I think that you don't need to put too much of an expectation on. Being understood. So we have this 9 here as well, which is about nearing a completion, which this may be nearing a completion around 3 o'clock. You can bet on that. How funny. Just in case you're like, when can I get out of here? We have U, Z, K, G, M, or W, S, we have L, or 7, which is the number of moving things forward. Can we move this along? There's an M, so we have M and W, I guess. And then another M or W, and G, A again, J, and E, and a heart. Okay, so this was your 30-minute reading here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope this resonates. I hope it makes sense to you guys. I'm not going to look into these initials just too much. I don't really see anything that's just kind of really standing out to me. So I'm just going to hold them up so y'all can see them. Here you go. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, guys. I hope that this made sense. I hope it helps you. Is that too close? There we go. I hope it helps you moving forward. Good luck to you guys when it comes to this. And yeah, heavy good luck to you guys when it comes to this. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. So if y'all chose the fierce tiger here, I have to say, Pile 2, I'm kind of scared to get into your reading. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's like this never ending, you know, this looks like the infinity symbol here. It's like this never ending, we're always like, there's always some kind of conflict that takes place, you know. There's always something that they want to, like, I don't know, there's just this like aggressive kind of energy that's here. I don't know what this is about. So let's look into it. It says the Lover on here as well. So this could be someone that you have to kind of deal with or talk to or communicate with or something to this nature, okay? Now I am wanting this to be more of a funner read, so I'm gonna try to stay in that energy. George, what are you doing? My cat. George. 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 I know you can hear me. He's so funny. He looks like, and he looks at me like in his side vision, you know, but he doesn't look right at me as I'm calling him. He's so like, I mean, he's prancy. Okay, so these are the Visions of Life oracles, or tarot. I use those oracles. So Pile 2, what can we expect this next get together for Pile 2 spirit? What's it gonna be like? What can Pile 2 expect here this next get together? Uncertainty. And look at that, you have conflict in the middle space. Pile 1 actually got this card. Look at that, guys. Yeah, this is definitely a relationship kind of thing. There's some you may be at odds with someone right now. Let's just get the rest of the stuff out. Balance. This is Temperance. Look at all this, guys. This this devil and, oh, I'm getting such a cool message here. This devil and this angel energy that's here. Okay, so this person that you may be at odds with, they may bring you some kind of present here. And it could have to do with time, okay? Time that they want to spend with you, or that could be their gift. This could be around Christmas though for some of you, because this is a Christmas present here. Or that's just the time of the end of December. If you don't celebrate Christmas, you know, it's just the time of the end of December. This could be when this kind of takes place. Guys, look at this. Partnerships. This is a relationship. This is a relationship. Okay, George. Okay, hold on. I gotta let my cat out, guys. In reflection, this is the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. Financial stability. Family matters. Okay. So I'm gonna keep that in mind, this Pisces energy that's over here. Plus you have Temperance here, so that's Sagittarius. Okay, guys. So let's look into this, okay? This is kind of making me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of, this is my nightmare. You know, like this is not what I was expecting to come out. But we have a relationship here you have with someone that could be a little bit strained. But I'm seeing this as kind of this timeline, okay? So you may be worried about this. You may be worried about how this is going to transpire, how this is going to kind of go. I do feel like that it's going to go okay. I feel like you and this person are going to come to some sort of understanding here at the end of this. But I don't know who this is. This could be a person that you, I mean, we saw the Lover on here, so this could be someone that you're in a relationship with. But this could also be just someone that you're just, you know, could be just a family member or something, or a friend or something like that. But you're uncertain about how this is going to transpire, this get-together. How is this get-together? Guys, I know that we're talking about, and I wanted to kind of focus on you getting together with someone, but as far as an event or something, you know, like a big kind of get-together, but I feel like this might just be the two of you. The next time you're getting together, and the next time you're seeing this person. I don't know why it's coming out like this, but it may be something to do with exchanging some kind of gift here. It could be around Christmas time for some of you. It has to do with time. Something that has to do with time. This person may be wanting to offer you something that has to do with time, but okay, we'll get to that. So this uncertainty is how you're kind of looking at this. How's this going to go? I'm uncertain. I'm fighting mentally and internally about how, if this is going to be a good or a bad thing, if this is going to go well or not. And so this is the relationship that we see here. And this is actually the Lovers in Tarot, okay? So I do want to say that this more is a intimate relationship to some sort. You know, this is a spouse or someone that you're emotionally or intimately involved with. So, because of the Lovers. But Gemini energy, by the way. You have two major arcana here, so this is a heavy connection for you. Transformative kind of connection here for you. But I think that sometimes you see the negative and the positive that goes into this. But I think that's going to come into balance here is what I'm saying. Because you see you have this is the Two of Cups that's here. So you have this relationship here, but even though you're intertwined with this person, you may not see things in the same way. But some kind of balance is going to be what's going to come out of this next interaction or get together. And the time that you spend is going to be like a gift, okay? The time that you spend with one another is going to help balance the way that you feel here out. So you won't be uncertain anymore of having this, you know, here the angel and devil are fighting, but here they're not, and they're giving to one another. So there's an idea around finding balance with this is what's going to transpire here. And then you're going to be able to see this person eye to eye and connect. And for some of you, this could be someone that you're meeting with other people around, but you're not focused on anyone else that's around you. You're just focused on you and this person needing to just kind of find balance here. It's going to bring you back to this balanced place, which I think overall is really, really good. So even though we're starting here with this conflict and everything that's here, you're going to end here with this partnership. And there's something to do with reflecting that's taking place here and having, you know, reflecting on, maybe there's time that the two of you have spent kind of in quiet time. Okay, so sorry if y'all can hear my little one in the background there. So this reflection stage, I think that you've been in the reflection stage of this person and kind of trying to figure out, you know, this is High Priestess energy, so trying to learn things. You could be looking at this person, looking up on this person, spying on this person. This person could be doing the same thing to you, but you're in a place to where you're kind of more reminiscing about I think the happy moments or times you shared with this person. For some of you, this is someone that you haven't physically met yet, and you may be a little bit, you know, not knowing if it's going to work out when you do meet this person. You could be finally meeting this person around Christmas time. This could be someone that you met online in some sense, or it's just maybe that you're in contact with online in some sense. And whenever you do meet this person, it's like when you see eye to eye with this person, you're going to find balance that's going to come out of that. It's a feeling of, but for both scenarios, it's this feeling of feeling like, you know, like antsy and not knowing how things are going to go and fighting internally, trying to like calm that. And it's just all this kind of anxious energy that I'm feeling. And then you end up kind of just feeling at peace. So overall, there's a good message that's here, okay? So we're going to get some of the drive cards first. These are called drive. They're inspirational quotes. You can get them on Amazon. There's a lot here, but they're kind of funny. Some of them are kind of funny. Things you don't think about, but make sense, you know? So let's get a couple of these. So can you give us some of these, please? For pile 2, this next get together, this next interaction. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. So there may have been something here you felt like was a failure. You may have even shared a conflict to some sort with this person. And it was like the key ingredient here. You know, with conflict comes change. And it's important. And 5 is the number of change. You have 6 that's here, and then you have what is temperance? 14, right? Yes. 14 that's here, so that's your 5. So you're going from conflict, you find balance, and then balance and peace with that conflict that you had, right? So you may have lost something in this connection, but you're gaining something out of that conflict that took place. You're finding balance there. It was the key to this thing coming together and being successful. Whatever transpired here, you may have at the time felt like it was not a good thing. Maybe the conflict that happened was bad, but it comes out to being good, is what I'm saying. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a repetitive message that it's talking about here. Once you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones should catch you. So there's an idea around you stop kind of being in a place to where you're, maybe you've been chasing this person or kind of pressuring this person or something to that nature, and you've kind of had to sit in this reflection stage and understanding what you want from this conflict is exactly what you needed here in this scenario to be able to balance things out. I think the sun is coming out. You know, I think that you have, there's going to be a new clarity that comes here. I want to get some messages from this person since we are talking about this one person here. Anything else? Yeah, they just gave me a whole bunch of them. Okay. Be a Fruit Loop in a world full of Cheerios. Yeah, it's so true. Find your peace, and then everything will fall into place. Yeah, and I think that's what you've been doing. You've been finding peace with this. Now everything's going to kind of fall into place for you. Failure is a bend in the road, not the end of the road, which goes into this failure here about whatever conflict that took place between you and this person. You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Yeah. Stepping forward, moving forward. It's like, you know, the devil and the angel don't know if their relationship's going to last because they have two different ideas about how they kind of see things, right? But there's this idea around finding balance within that, but having to kind of let yourself go of whatever this shore is showing you, this foundation showing you, and being uncertain is something that you're stepping into here. But you have to have courage and strength in order to do that, which is kind of like this line kind of energy here for strength. Or you'll never be able to cross over into finding balance with someone. You have to hash out conflict sometimes in order to get to that balanced place. It's the same kind of message that I've already said once. So these are some empowering questions that are here. Let's see what they have to say. What should you be asking yourself moving forward here that will help you to be able to move forward with this person and this event that's going to take place here, and what's going to happen here in this event? You're both going to end up, being happy out of whatever transpires. These two are smiling at one another, you know, and connecting. And this is the Two of Cups. So seeing a partnership or a understanding of a partnership is going to transpire here. What do you have? What question should pile 2 be asking themselves? Who am I when I'm alone? Yeah. You may feel like when you interact with this person, you're someone different. And there's a reminder here. Remember to remind yourself when you were alone, what were your thoughts about this person? How did you calm your mind? To keep that moving forward with this person is gonna be what's gonna help you here, okay? You might have changed the way that you see things more than this person even. Okay. What does being mean to me? What does being mean to me? So what is it that you're really wanting here from this connection and this person? You know, you can't find balance without knowing what it is that you want yourself. And I think you've reflected on that. Now you know what you want, or now you know how you want it, how you want this partnership to be. Or that's something that's going to transpire here, you know? What is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? I think that this relationship is something that kind of fascinates you. You're wanting to understand it. You want to find balance here. You definitely want this to be a continuous thing. And sometimes you may feel kind of crazy with it. Sometimes you may feel kind of off balance. But it's almost like an energy you want to understand. Now, how do you put that feeling of wanting to understand this connection into action? It's where you kind of find balance with this person in order to kind of connect with them. And I think that's what's going to happen here moving forward. What kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? Like this moment right here. You know, they're trapped up in this energy within themselves of one another, and they're not looking behind them, which you have all these other people behind them that are just yelling at their phones and just busy and kind of chaotic situation. And them two are still in this energy with one another. So what kind of good and beautiful things can come out of this experience here with this person? And stay in that space. Stay in that space, in that current energy, in that present space. And you will figure out what the good and beautiful are. There's an idea not to kind of get too far into your, what the failure was that took place. And knowing that if you stay in this here and now, that everything's going to fall into place for you. Where am I going and why? I just said don't think about the future. Where am I going and why? This is something, but I think that they're saying not to be just kind of constantly asking yourself this. Where is this connection going? Why am I here with this person? You know, this is because this is two conflicting energies that are here. And this is what we were kind of talking about, you know, failure is a bend in the road, not the end of the road. So staying out of that past energy, I think, is going to be very beneficial for you in this event that takes place with you and this person. I think staying out of that past. Don't be thinking about that past. Don't be thinking about that past energy and what's going on with you and this person and what happened and why it happened and how it happened and what they should or shouldn't be doing or what they said or what they didn't say or whatever. There's a call here for you to kind of see that as something that, okay, now I have this new perspective. I've sat on it. Now let's kind of see where we're going from here. See how it transpires. See where I'm going from here, you know, but in a present way. Okay, so let's see what this person would say. What is this person? I know I messed up everything, so there's definitely some sort of conflict that took place here. Okay, well, they're just flying right on out. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. See, there's a lesson behind that conflict that took place. These are just flying out. Intuition, you already know the answers that you seek. So you already feel this. I think you've already found this intuition with this being the High Priestess energy that's here. I have too much to lose and I wish things could be different. There's this understanding, I think, that the two of you are going to kind of come into about how you both kind of maybe feel the same kind of way about one another and wish that kind of maybe in the energies that you're in currently that you see things differently, or there's just too much that you can lose as far as fully committing to this connection in some kind of way and wishing that things could be different, you know. And I've come back here to this distance energy that she's feeling here. You have this hand that's reaching out to her on the computer and missing one another is an energy that I just picked up on it in the way that I did. It's kind of sad because she's sitting in the dark. She has her slippers on, you know, she's in her PJs, and it's like staying up late at night and thinking about this person. It's a missing kind of energy that's here, or wanting to understand or know this person is, oh man, there it is again. But having this idea wrapped around having something to lose here, especially if there's some distance here, distance between the two of you, and how you would have to kind of really, you wish things could be different because there's something to be lost here. But I'm being called back into this. What does being mean to me? There's still an idea around wanting this connection, though. I think that the two of you want this connection. I think the two of you want this partnership. Maybe some kind of new understanding there. I don't know what you want. Okay, so that makes sense. There could be some kind of balance in what it is that this person realizes that you want, or you may kind of intuitively, they may be picking up on that. But it may be something they don't feel like they can give you, and it may have something to do with time. Interesting. I don't know how to feel is at the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of new balance that's going to take place between you and this person, okay? There's some kind of new balance that's going to happen here. This was not the funny reading I was expecting. I wanted from you guys. Pile 1 was, I liked Pile 1 was about family and something different. This is all about you in a connection with someone. So I hope that this resonates. I hope that this definitely helps moving forward. Let's get some eyes in. Let's see what you can expect moving forward. What can you expect after this? What can you expect moving forward from this energy? Pile 2 with this person. What can they expect very soon? The waiting is over. A decision needs to be made. What can I expect in the future energies? Make an effort. There's an idea around if the two of you want to both, I mean, I think you do. I think the both of you want to make some kind of effort in this connection. You just don't know how that kind of fits. Whoa. Okay. Single wanted to show itself. So maybe how to commit or how to make an effort, you know, transformations here, and also isolation. Again, when you've in this reflection mode, you've kind of understood here, this person has, about what being means to them, what they really want. Yeah, what they really want out of this. I think things are going to start changing here. There's going to be a breakthrough here with you and this person. After you find this balanced energy, you're going to be able to open up more about your thoughts and ideas about how you're both seeing things in this connection. It's going to help you to be able to find balance. And we have, you know, romance and healing, friends and nurture, and balance, and uncertainties and confusions under that, which is uncertainty. So you're coming out of that, I feel like, finding this balance about how to nurture this connection with this person and what this person wants, and healing that. Maybe the way that this person's seeing this connection, or you're seeing this connection, and finding balance with that's going to bring romance, you know? Feeling safer with this person. Feeling safer to open up how you feel if you don't know how to feel. Or because you don't know how they feel or what they want. There's just, all this kind of is going to transpire here, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have hope floats. Perfect for this reading. Let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking that you'll find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there. We had that card of chasing, if you remember that. But it never could be found out there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time that you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing joy, and cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so that you can share it. You must know that you must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean that you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. So, I mean, this is all about you kind of being in this moment, what we talked about, and you finding this being, what lights you up, and what you want, and just being honest with that. There's a balance that's going to take place here with you after having this interaction, and very soon after that, there will be an effort that's made here, and things will start to transform between you and this person. And there's a difference here. There's a different energy, a different way. We have physical action. So there will be physical action being taken here. And sabotage, because you don't want to sabotage this. I think this is something that you want to hold on to. And you're recognizing maybe how you've sabotaged this in the past. Or this person may be kind of picking up on this energy as well. Witness, don't identify. Yep. Don't try to identify with the past there, or what this person's saying. Just witness what they're saying, or just witness this balanced energy that you feel, and kind of step into that. Yeah, move away from the other stuff, from that anxiousness, from that conflict. We have travel here as well. So this may be about, you know, we talked about that in the beginning. And maybe you don't identify with what this person's kind of, where they are located, and you can't move to them, or, you know, or what they're wanting is different from where you are. And there's an idea around stop identifying with that part of this connection, because that's, I think, maybe where some of the conflict kind of arises. Because she's kind of stepping more into this energy here, guys. This energy that's here with what kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment, and staying out of that future kind of energy of how it's all going to come together. Because we don't always know how it's going to come together. We never really. Let's just get real. I mean, most of the time we don't really. Even if we manifest something for ourselves, sometimes we get it in ways that we didn't know we were going to get it, because there's other parts to it that we just can't see, right? So enjoying this moment here and now is definitely something that's here. We have HNN, A, P. So we have Anna, another A. We have Anna, or Hannah, but we have Anna in the bowl, grandmother of Jesus. And even if you don't, believe in that, it's just this idea around this nurturing kind of energy that's here. We have P. We have a lot of H's. We have 3 H's in the bowl. Harmony, happiness, and hope is something that just like went in my head right there. That's funny. Harmony, happiness, and hope. Yeah. 8 is the number of making progress, mastering this understanding here of whatever conflict arose and why, and maybe the sabotage that kind of went into that. Don't sabotage. You don't want anything, or you don't want this connection to maybe sabotage something that you have in your life, and the conflict that rose kind of from that, having harmony with how things are, and having happiness in how things are, and having hope that everything's kind of unfold the way that it's meant to, like this right here. Find your peace, and then everything will kind of fall into place. I have E, U, E, sorry about my dogs, V. Yeah, this connection's kind of evolving here. We have another U, and changing into something different. We have O, I, and another I. We have a lot of double letters. So you and this person may see more eye to eye than you think. We also have the heart here as well. Anything else that I'm seeing? Oh, we do have hope. We sure do. So there is hope here. How funny. What else? Have hope. Guys, come on. No, really? Look. You have hope. You can spell it out completely. Have hope. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So there's your message, having hope in this that everything's going to kind of unfold the way that it's meant to. Maintaining that hopeful energy. And we have I love you twice. No way. Look at this. I heart you. And then you have it here. I heart you and you heart I. You both love each other. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on that note. I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see. That's so awesome. I love that. And look, we have hang right here. Hang in there. Hang in. No freaking way, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. Hang in. This is like the infinity symbol as well, It's not over. There's still like this infinity kind of energy here. There's more to come here. Hang in, have hope. And this person loves you and you love this person. Wow. That's awesome. Probably one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me when it comes to the initials. I love it. That's great. Love it. So I'm going to leave y'all here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonates. I hope it makes sense. And good luck to you guys moving forward with this. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting getting into this reading, but I kind of like this reading, guys. Good luck to y'all. And sending you my love and light. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your support. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. Okay, Pile 3. So we have London here, the double-decker bus. So pile 2 is totally different from pile 1, so I don't know what I'm getting into with you guys. We're just gonna see how this plays out. Very different from what I was originally planning, but so we're focused on trying to figure out this next big get together, this next communication, this next event, okay, for you that takes place, whatever that is. What is it going to look like? What is it going to entail? What can you expect from that? Okay. So for you guys, you may have some kind of travel that takes place with this event. And it may be something that is like a full bus, you know. You may feel as if you may be traveling with family even somewhere. This may be somewhere far away. I'm not picking up on it too terribly much with your sticker there. For some reason, there's an emptiness that's there. I don't know what I mean by that. Huh. Something to do with travel. There's a worried kind of energy that I'm feeling from that as well. Worried that it's not going to go very well. Worried it's not going to come together in the way you want. Which is kind of I mean, that's kind of an overall message from all of these readings, but that kind of goes into play with this whole scenario, right? So we have this is kind of like the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity here, or the King of Pentacles. We have balance and financial stability that came out. Anything else? There's a lot of financial stuff here. We have illusions that's here as well. Winding up their heart. Education is on top of that. This is a learning lesson. Could be a learning lesson when it comes to your boundaries in some kind of way. Okay. So let's see how that makes sense here. There's an opportunity here to stabilize some kind of balance. Between somebody giving you something in a I don't know why this is relevant, but for some reason it was in my head. Taking candy from the devil. I don't know what that means. But there's something about that's gonna steal your time. Oh, it's so strange. I got something completely different from pile 1 with that card. I mean, pile 2 had that card. Totally different situation here. Something's gonna steal your time here moving into this. I don't know what that means or what that's about, but it may have something to do with your financial stability as well. You may feel like somebody's offering you, guys, you may be kind of going on a trip or something like that, and you may be kind of offered something on that trip, or to some extent you may be doing this because somebody may be offering you some sort of financial stability here in some kind of sense, an opportunity to be able to find balance when it comes to that, and it could have to do with time. Spending time with them, being with them is giving you some sort of financial stability that you need to some way, shape, or form. And it being something that it's kind of tempting you, but you want to take it. And then you have this here with this illusions, okay? So there is a little bit of anxiousness that I'm feeling about what this person's really wanting from you here, or what the situation will be taking from you as well. How you're kind of seeing this situation. You may feel like alarm bells are going off, that maybe this isn't the right thing to do, or right person to be around, or that this isn't going to last. You don't want to, okay, I gotcha. You may not want to put off an impression in this, that you're leading this person on in some kind of way. This is such a weird energy I'm feeling here. I might have to actually get tarot out for you guys. This is such a weird kind of energy I'm feeling. Education. I kind of forgot what we had at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to shut my door real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. So I can get kind of loud. I'm actually going to get more. We're just going to use this same tarot deck. I feel like I'm having to decode this one. This has been happening to me lately. I don't know who's been watching my readings. This is Sagittarius energy, by the way. It's Temperance. Why? Tell me more about this Mr. energy. It's like you have to ask somebody for an opportunity or something. Why is this here? This Mr. energy. Publicity. This is another card that came out in pile 2. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to be able to speak your truth about a situation, or you may feel like you're kind of putting yourself in a position to where you can get caught with your pants down. You know what I mean? So you may be nervous about taking this opportunity, and you also don't want to lead someone on here. This is going in kind of a different direction than it happened in the beginning. Why is this balance here? Harvest time. I don't know if you want to invest into this, or you're worried about this person seeing this as something for what it's not. That's a heavy energy that's here, by the way. You also have decision. Yeah, you haven't quite made this decision yet, but there's some kind of financial stability that's here. I would see that as you kind of seeing this as maybe making sure you're having this decision, making sure this is something that's your financial stable first before you make that decision. But he's looking at the money on the hook. So you're gaining something out of, some kind of value out of this event, this interaction, this coming together. You're gaining some kind of interaction here, but it may be more than you bargained for. That's what you're worried about. And you don't want to give this person off that impression either. It may be a decision that you're making because you do feel like you're kind of not financially in a position to where you can do things yourself, or wanting to do things yourself. So you're wanting to, you know, romance is here. So you're wanting to kind of do this because you can't do it alone. If this is a traveling here to some extent, you're wanting to take this person up on their offer. It's not something that you could do by yourself. Maybe you don't have the financial security to do that. Or maybe you feel like this is just going to bring you out of the cold with this person, you know. But you don't want to give this person any kind of illusions that this is something that's romantic. Or not that it isn't. It's like that it's, maybe you don't quite know how you feel about this situation. So you don't want to kind of put off to any impressions that this is something that's a romantic thing to some extent. You see that as being somewhat of a burden here of having to balance out what it is and what it isn't, kind of feeling that I'm feeling here. If that makes sense. Can I have one more for that? Romance. I'll take this one. Boredom. Time's gone by. You're wanting to change something here with this person. or this is something that you've built, feel like they've been waiting on. You see, this all goes together here. Well, obviously, but we have wealth at the bottom of the deck. So this person may be somebody that can offer you something here, guys. You may see this person, and you've been thinking about this a lot. And maybe you've seen a new perspective here. Okay, I'm seeing a new perspective in this. I'm trying not to put any expectations on it, but I do see this as being something now. I've thought about this a lot, and I've had a lot of sleepless nights and been thinking a lot. Look at these two energies here. I'm going to show you all these up close. These are funny. These cards. Boredom and insomnia. Look at their faces. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Time's going by. I'm getting a little bored here with where I'm at. This person's offering me this. I kind of want to do it, but I don't want them to think that, you know, this is something that it's not. And you may feel like you're kind of constantly it's not something that's going to last very long. He has all these, this person may have this idea, if this is your person's energy, or if this is your energy. Okay, let's start with your person. If this is your person's energy here, if this is someone that you're connecting with, or whoever this is, and you feel like they're starting to get bored, or there's too much time that's going by and it's making you kind of nervous, maybe time that you've been interacting with this person, time that you've seen this person, worried about time, and keeping you up at night in some kind of way. You may be afraid of how this person's seeing you. The reason this romance, you may feel like this person sees you as a burden, or I don't know what I mean by that exactly, but these butterflies here, transformation, they're rocks. They have rocks on them, like something weighing you down. So the romantic side of things here could be something that's weighing you down, because this is illusion. This is about, you may feel like this person, you don't feel like you can, what am I trying to say? My gosh. It's like you don't feel like you can pull the wool over this person's eyes when it comes to romance here. And I don't necessarily think that you want to. I don't know why I feel like you've just had this huge epiphany when it comes to this person and what you need, or how you need them. You've been enlightened here, guys. And it's all unfolding. And there's this wealth that's here with all these hands of how this person could help you. Maybe you're kind of looking at this, how this can be beneficial towards you in some kind of way. This person, you may feel like maybe they're getting bored with you. And maybe you kind of need to express yourself in some kind of way when it comes to romantically, because you may be afraid of what impression you've kind of given off to this person, or maybe you've spent too much time in isolation here, and now you're wondering, you know, you don't even have any sheeps anymore. Look at her. They're all in bed with her. She's still awake. They're all sleeping. So strange. It's funny. I want to see what we can pull from this with these cards. Let's do that, okay? Sorry. I don't remember what I was saying. This is such an interesting reading. I like this reading. It's because it's keeping me intrigued, because I'm constantly having to figure this out. So I don't know if this is something that you've been really thinking about, juggling these different decisions, ideas, what to do, what to do, what to do. Where's my head here? Where's my head at here? And then there's this hook, line, and sinker, that thing that's going over here, and it's coming in the way of a financial stability. There's an anxiousness around that. So what more can you tell me? Give me, I'm going to use this as clarifiers, okay? That's what we're doing here. So give me a clarifier for the publicity and this Ace of Pentacles energy. This Mr. energy here. I don't react when people mention you. So there may be something here about you coming out into the open or into a public place with this person. And maybe that's something that you haven't done yet, you know? So why is the... But maybe you have to travel. And maybe that traveling with this person is a burden in some kind of way. Because of time. What is that about? Time and time here, guys. Harvest time. You have a clock here. She's holding the clock, the angel is. Tell me about that. Why is balance and harvest time here? This harvest time, it's almost like you have to give this person a little bit of your time in order to keep them in this place to where they're not bored with what's going on here. So tell me about that. Why is balance and harvest time here? Look at that. Soulmate. Your soulmate, it loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Yeah. This person, or you, somebody here, is wanting to spend time with the other person. Wanting to be able to have that. Wanting to be able to... But you don't want to give off the wrong impression. It's almost like you want to spend time with this person, but you don't want to lead them on. Now, how do you find balance with that? Tell me about financial stability and decision. Maybe you're trying to decide if this is something that you can afford. And I don't mean that just in a financial sense either. Play hard. Yeah, look at that. Do you have time to do this? Is this something that you can afford? Can I play? Can I make that decision to do this? Find time, laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. This is about you spending time with someone here. What's romance? I'm curious about this one. Romance and illusions. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, you know that this person needs this because they may be in this place to where they're kind of getting bored with this, and you may be the one that's kind of more in this energy of having your hand in all these different pockets in these different areas or whatever this is. And they may be getting kind of bored here in the background going, when are we going to spend time together? Or you may know that about this person and you want to prevent that. Let's see what I don't react when people mention you. Can I have another card, please? I don't trust you. This is an energy of not trusting, spending time with this person, and I wish I could share my good news with you. There's this energy of not trusting the situation. It's not this person really per se. It's not trusting whatever situation is when it comes to publicity, not wanting to get caught with your pants down. This could be a secret connection, guys. And like you wanting to spend time with this person over the holidays or something like that. But it might not be the holidays. This is timeless reading. So why is soulmate here? Popped right out. Look at that. Balance again. Balance again. You have balance, balance. Wow. One person is giving too much in this relationship, so you may feel like this other person may be giving more than you are, and you need to balance the scales there. And you know how to do that is to give time to this person. But you're kind of a little bit conflicted about making that decision because you don't know if you're financially stable there. Why is the or if this person is. Why is the play hard energy here? What more can you tell me about that? Your intellect arouses me. Yeah, I think that you want to spend time with this person. I think that you enjoy this person's company. I mean, come on, guys. Your intellect arouses me and find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Yeah, you like spending time with this person. And you want to make a way to do that. I think you're the one offering this to this person, to be honest. And I think it's because of this. What is this about? It's time for me to heal now. Tell me more about that. What does that mean? Look, your body language says so much. There's something to do with this person or them feeling like you aren't interested in them. And that might be something that is putting kind of a shadow on this connection. Look at that. I can't get enough of you. And fate. This is a destined partnership. I can't get enough of you. Yeah, that's this right here that I've picked up on with this harvest time. You have that that huge giant tomato. He was not prepared for this. Maybe this connection is something that you weren't expecting, but and maybe you didn't plan on kind of spending time with this person in this way, but it's like you're wanting to keep this person hooked, or you feel like they earn this in some kind of way from you. You're wanting to balance things out. You just want to show this person that they care in a certain kind of, that they matter to you, or that you, I don't want to say that, that they matter to you in some kind of way. But you're not going like too far into it. You just want to make sure that they know. This isn't supposed to be here. I put these in the wrong pile here when I put them up. Let's see if they come out again. Okay. Dang, I almost lost my voice there. Okay. So these are called Drive, and these are kind of inspirational quotes, but they're kind of funny inspirational quotes. So let's see what we can pull from these. Well, they came flying out. All right. Life is about using the whole box of crayons. So yeah, this is about, you want to, what's the point in having something you can't fully enjoy, and I think that's kind of what ties into here. What's the point in having this person here with you, this soulmate energy, if you can't fully enjoy it? And wanting to be able to enjoy it fully. And I think this person's wanting to be able to enjoy you fully, especially with this right here. Be a Fruit Loop in the whole world of Cheerios. This is thinking differently as far as wanting to enjoy each other, wanting to spend time together. And there's a healing energy here. So I don't know if something's transpired between you and this person. There's some kind of burdens that you're feeling, or you're just needing some kind of healing energy, whether it's in this connection or just within yourself. Or, this person kind of needs this. Once you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up to you. So it's like, stop chasing what you feel like you can't be or aren't, or whatever that is for just a second. Quit kind of putting your hands in everything else here that you can't fully grasp at this moment, so that you can find the time that you need here, so that you can have this, it's like the universe sending you someone to help you to kind of be in a certain kind of energy, but you don't see that person because you're so absorbed in your own kind of energy and not wanting to spend time or whatever with that person. And it's like, Rick, you've had this new epiphany or awareness into that this person may actually bring you what it is that you need, or you need to kind of spend time with this person before you lose them. I mean, there's a chance here, I feel like you feel, if it's being imbalanced, that you could lose them if you don't spend time there. And for some of you, this could be your person. Just take it how it resonates. Maybe you feel like you're chasing the wrong idea here, and you've been awoken up to that, and now you want to go after something else. What is my life like when it's in balance? I mean, look at that. You're wanting to balance things out here. Who am I? Yeah, who are you to this person, or who do you want to be to this person, or what do they look like to you? What do you look like to them is what I meant. And what or who am I beneath all my roles? Yeah, and this is this energy here. You may feel someone that's under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress to be able to provide a certain kind of weighing yourself or to others or whatever this is, responsibilities, whatever, and you're wanting to kind of take a breather here, you know, this role that maybe this person's also placed on you is something that you want to kind of figure out who you are to that person and why. What kinds of reoccurring situations or people do I attract? What kinds of lessons might they have about myself? So there's something here with this person that you feel like you can learn from. With your intellect arouses me in wanting to spend time with one another. There's something here that you feel like you can get out of this person or learn from this person, or you have. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. I got this for pile 3 too, because theirs was about one person in particular as well. This looks socialize and romance, guys. I mean, come on. This is about you wanting to kind of socialize with this person to kind of bring back the romance in some kind of way. But it's like you constantly, like you feel like you have to have time with this person every now and then just to reconnect and make sure that they still care about you, you know? You don't want this person getting bored with you. So what's the future here from this? What else can you tell me about this event that's coming here for pile 3? Balance again. We get it. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy cow, you got it 5 times. Balance. Something is not equal give and take. Focus on balancing yourself. Yeah, this is all about you trying to find balance very soon. Look at that. We had that card of decision there. The waiting is over. A decision needs to be made. You need to decide if you're going to try to balance this out or not. I feel like that's coming. Making that decision is what's transpiring here in wisdom. Let the accumulation of your life experiences guide you to your decision. Wow. Wow, that's pretty self-explanatory there. In order to find balance, you need to focus on who you are to this person, what you are to this person, what do you mean to this person. And I think in order to understand that, there's going to have to be some level of time spent with this person if that's what you're wanting to balance the scales. Because right now, I think that you are sitting in a place of being uncertain about, you know, healing's here again, a time of reflection. Prayers will help you in this situation. And this energy here, it's like you have to heal a situation. So I don't know if there was some sort of conflict. Tell me about that. What is this about with illusions and romance? Can you give me one more card for that? Illusions and... Okay. So single and ex-partners just flew out when I asked that question. So this could be like an ex that's wanting to spend time with you, or this could be someone that, impatience is under that. This could be someone that just you had a love connection with that never got the chance to fully finish. And maybe now this person's newly single. They are single and available to pursue. Or maybe you just recognize the fact that this person is single and you may want to kind of rekindle this. This is what the rekindling kind of energy that's here. You know, healing that needs to take place. And recognizing that healing does need to take place in order for your things to kind of come back together. Or maintain being together, you know. Give me a postcard from Spirit, please. Can I have a postcard from Spirit, please? I'm being called to something else. I'm going to grab one of these too. Can I have some advice for... Okay, well, that just came right out. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can I live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? Number 33. 3 is the number of growth. And together is 6. And that balance is coming back into play again. Yeah. How do you want to grow this? You know, taking that responsibility is something that's here, guys, and balancing things out. Taking responsibility and balancing out the situation that's here. How can you live with more meaning and then who am I? You know, who do you want to be to this person? What do you want to represent to this person? And being honest and truthful about what you want and how you feel. There's an integrity thing that's coming out here. 2 cards came out. I'm going to take them both. Sorry about my dogs. With love and you are loved. Did you know that when you stop fighting and act and accept everything exactly as it is right now, that miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you get messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide sink or swim, stay or go, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free, loving you so much always and forever. There's an idea around you kind of reconnecting with this person in a certain kind of way so that you can understand, and I think this is what's going to transpire, so that you can find balance there and figure out what you mean to this person or who you are to this person. And there's an energy here of seeing if things can be balanced out or rekindling things in some kind of way so that you can kind of get this person to understand what you mean to them and what they mean to you. But you have to spend time with this person in order to do that. That's here. And not having any expectations. It's just allowing it to unfold. We also have you are loved. We are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibrations of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet compliments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? So there's this energy of you kind of being in a place to where you are allowing yourself to feel this enjoyment, feel this kind of energy. And maybe this person has been trying to kind of offer you that in some kind of way. You have this, I can't get over this hook here. This got this $100 bill on it. And this guy's like trying to not hear it or see it or taste it or whatever. But he's looking at it, you know, he's looking at it. And it's that six-armed person. So it's that balance again. You know, sometimes you have to allow yourself to step into fun for a little bit so you can get out of such a serious energy. And maybe this person's someone that's there for you for that. And maybe you've seen this in a different perspective. And now you have to kind of balance things out. That's a lot. But I guess I'm going to take them. Soften and open. Jealousy. So you may be kind of jealous about this person, maybe being able to kind of be more free in some kind of way. I don't know what that means for everybody else, but I still feel this heavy sense of responsibility on you in some kind of way, or things being kind of there being chaos or tension or disarray, right? So maybe you may be kind of jealous towards how this person can be so much more open. What you resist persists. So this feeling that that's keeping you up at night, you know, this boredom feeling or this feeling, this worry that you have, is something that's going to continue to persist. No matter what, you have to kind of, in this energy here as well, you have to kind of confront that dead on. Reach out, yeah. And reach out to this person, and innocent. it's just an innocence, right? There's an innocent kind of interaction here with this person. And this person, I think, is just feeling innocent about something as well. Refocus your energy. Yeah, be artistic. Think outside the box here and have respect for this person. I think that you do respect this person. I think that there's a level of wanting to balance things out because of you respecting this person and you feeling like there's a level of softness that goes into this other person here and innocence that goes into them and what they're wanting from you. But you have to refocus. You know, you need, I also think that you need to be able to kind of take yourself out of whatever it is that you're in right now and kind of refocus your energy. And this is a good way to be able to do that. Okay, so we have a lot of different ones here. C-H-I-U. We also have X-T-M or W-L-Z-S-I-R. And then we have, oh, we also have an I here. Then we have J, T, R, D, S, N. Then we have and. So there's more to come here. We have 7, which is divine timing. This may all unfold in divine timing. You also may have just been reflecting on this for a while, but this may be something that's just like all coming together and how you can move things forward. This is actually 6, and since we have them both here, you know, this is again that number of balancing things out. It's the Lovers in Tarot. This could also be 9, but you have 8 here. So guys, look at this. You have 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is about you kind of getting to a point to where you can have this healing, moving forward, making progress, and nearing a completion here. So with you and this person, I feel like that you are going to have to, you know, come together in order to see what the star is here, in order to align things. You got Aquarius energy here. It's like being able to put what you want into a reality. So, did I get everything? I see friends for some reason in the bowl, even though we don't have them all the letters here. Guys, oh no, we don't. I was gonna say we have trip, but we don't, but I'm seeing it. We don't have a P. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all here. I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see them. Okay, here you go. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. What is that? Oh, T. Wait, what can... Sorry, okay. I'm not gonna look anymore. I'm just gonna hope that you enjoy this reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it makes sense to you guys moving forward. Maybe you should be the one to reach out to this person, or maybe, you know, I mean, it depends on how you see this reading, if this is you or your person's energy. But the person I've been reading here is the one that I think either needs to reach out or somebody's going to reach out. It's going to be kind of innocent, in a more innocent way. Okay, so I'm going to leave y'all here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonates. Y'all's was definitely longer than the other piles, I feel. So, anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your support, always. And I hope to see you guys soon.